Hey investors, Mumi here, Macro Markets, 11 April 2025. Today, we're going to talk about you can be all to stay nimble today for long-term profitability as well. Before you think that this is some motivational bullshit, let's just look at where might we be right now in terms of the Nasdaq QQQ. Okay, so just about 5 years ago, there was a COVID crash, and then we crashed for 30%. Eventually, there was a flash rally as well. Eventually, 2022, there was a sustained bear market, and eventually there was also a sustained bull run as well. So back then it was down 30% and also 37%. As of right now, we have reached 25% down already. So maybe we might actually go down 1 to 2 more leagues down. We are not so sure. Or maybe just like last year's Japanese yen carry trade on August 2024, it was just like a 16% crash and market continued to rally up. So I'm just not too sure where might we be today. So if future rhymes, if these two combine together, we might actually have a flash strong crash and at the same time flash strong rally as well. Who knows? Anyway, so where might we be right now, right? We are currently definitely at the extreme trading zone, extreme oversold zone over here. And ATR, in terms of volatility, we are actually even higher right now than COVID. So when these two coincide together, extreme oversold plus super high ATR, that is when good things are about to happen. But of course, some nuances is that on 2022, there was a spike first, and eventually it spikes again, but eventually there was another leg down. So if you were to look at this portion, it spiked. This was a pretty great season really. That's why there was a strong rally, but eventually market fails again, so it drops again. So just be prepared that this might happen. Just stay nimble. So what I personally do, right, is that I will always make sure that I have some firepower left enough to do so. And today, the good news is that we don't have to pick side. Whether are we an investor or a trader? Why don't we be both? An investor stay time in the market and they need to rely on patience. And at the same time, trader need to time the market by staying sane and logical and calm to be able to read the signals clearly, properly as well. But as an option seller, we can stay in the market and sell cover call onto the shares that we already have, collect premium, and for the rest of the cash that I personally have, I'm able to sell cash account puts to be able to collect some more premiums. With all the premiums, I can do two things. Either I can keep them as cash so that I can stay even more nimble, and the more cash I have, which means that the more buffer I have. But then let's say if in the event the market were to crash even further to a second to third milestone, that's when I would likely have more and more conviction. Then that is when I would slowly deploy the cash flow that I generated weekly and just redeploy them back into the market and catch the market upside. So this is basically what I do as an option seller. And I really love it because we do have more choices and approach to how we want to stay nimble in this crazy market. Okay, so lastly, this is my private SPR database. So right now, we are currently at an extreme oversold area, and currently we're also having a lot of volatility as well. So generally, when we have these kind of spikes, market tends to have slightly better outcome thereafter. So right now, we can continue to go through the other part of the reports and look at some areas, some sectors that might be in value, and at the same time that will work for probably the new economy when tariffs really kicks in. Until and unless this current administration is being fired, which I don't think that is impossible, because quite a lot of unlawful act has been done already. But we shall see how. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best, continue to stay nimble, continue to improve ourselves, and we can all get through this together stronger. See you soon.